El Grande Americano and Javon Evans. This was unfortunate. So there's a spot early on where El Grande is on the edge of the apron and Javon is inside the ring, and they both lean over and they clonk heads together. But the match just continues. Like, they're not showing any like effects of this. They just continue. And then Javon goes for a springboard clothesline into the ring, and we go to commercial break. And unlike most of the matches on this show, they don't continue the feed on Netflix. We just go to commercials, and then we come back, and Javon's on the floor. He's favoring his arm, and then all of a sudden, Cole and Graves announce that the match is over and Javon cannot continue. And they are speculating that he has some kind of a shoulder injury. And it sounded like they legitimately did not know what the source of the move was. It doesn't sound like they did anything during the commercial break. So the match is just waiting.
What do you mean it doesn't sound like they did anything during the commercial break?
I mean, it indicated like Cole and Graves were stating like, that they didn't even know what happened. So I don't know if they went to break.
They could just not have pinpointed the point of injury.
Well, I don't know. I saw from people that were commenting online that it looked like they didn't even like continue like as the commercial break began, but I don't know for sure regardless. So it was a very weird one because again, you're watching this and thinking, did he injure his shoulder? Like, was it off the springboard? Was it something we didn't see? So afterwards, PW Insider reported that it appears he's okay, and there was concern he might have actually had a concussion, but it's not definitive, but he probably doesn't have a concussion. And when I heard that, I went back to that spot where it looked like they just knocked heads into each other. It was one where they're both leaning down at the same time, and you can see like Cole or Graves, they even like made a reference of, well, that's a meeting of the minds. And that spot, it's like, if there was some kind of head injury, I could have seen it being that particular spot. But again, like for years we talked about this, and I am always going to applaud that they make these choices. And just especially if they had any concern about it being the head, just wave the match off. No crowd is going to be upset, and that's what this was. It was just a tough ending to this match, obviously, but that's the latest. So it sounds like from several outlets that it sounds like he is okay, and okay. We'll see. So that was the deal with Javon.
I mean, unfortunate, but also like great that this is the way that they choose to handle it. I suppose, like, what, they would have waited until the commercial break before assessing? Is that it? Is that sort of the idea?
It might have been, yeah. Okay. They might have just waited the commercial and checked on him, and right. They just waved it off.
Great. Like, let's normalize all this. This is cool. I mean, not cool that he got hurt, but cool that it was just as simple as this.
January is your month to beat the price increase at the Post Wrestling Cafe. Before our regular tier jumps to $8, you have a chance to lock in the old existing price for all of 2026, but you've got to do it before February 1st. Also this month, we kick off our WWE Unreal Season 2 reviews with weekly releases covering each and every episode. We'll also be looking back at the Okada-Tanahashi feud dating back to 2012 with some of their most famous matches. Plus, Chris Jericho's A Lion's Tale will be the subject of this month's book club. All that and more is yours at postwrestlingcafe.com.